Tuesday, May the 10th, 2016, and it's been raining. Actually, it's quite refreshing. Not sure I'm going to pop outside too much. Not sure how the camera copes with rain. But you can see I've got some of my potatoes in. Well, actually I've got all of them in. I've got a few long there. And all the rest are up there. In buckets. Got brassicas under here planted out. Slugs have been out in force. Onions are doing quite well at the moment. Shows up better when it's had a bit of rain on it. My radish up there, which is basically showing the parsnip rows, got flea beetle on it. I'm going to have to deal with that somehow. The apple tree is looking great. The birds are still in the nest around the corner. And today I'm just going to pot up some peppers that I've been growing in my light box. I'll show you that in a minute. See you later. Just going to pot up some of these peppers. This one's California Wonder. Looks really good plant. This one is called Beauty Bow or Beaty Bow, I'm not sure. Beauty Bow or Beaty Bow. Again, looks very good. Got a few marks on the leaves and some of them got a bit scorched, because these are grown under my grow box, in my grow box and my grow lights. Just ordinary bog standard compost from a well-known supermarket. I'm just going to add a bit of feed, slow release fertilizer. Not too much of that. Mix it up. I've also got a bit of perlite in there, as you can see. I like using perlite. It lightens it up and it stops you overwatering the plants, which I have a tendency to do. I've just put the slug pellets away. They've been out in force recently. So you want to keep your eye open for your slugs, because they'll have some of your plants. Okay, let's get some pots. Won't show you me doing all of them. It's pretty simple really. A bit boring, doesn't it? These have been potted up before, which I'll show you in a sec. Let's get that out of the pot. See the roots on there? Lovely set of roots. And if you can closely see in there, you'll see a Jiffy 7. I don't know if I did a video of me potting these up from the Jiffy 7s. But you can see they're a nice, good plant. What I'm going to also do is just take off the bottom leaves. Just pinch them out. Then I'm going to just plant it a little bit deeper. I'll sort of measure it in the pot first to see how much soil I need to put in the bottom. Well, not very much actually. There you go. The other way you can do this, you could just put that in there like that and then just fill around the edge. But I actually find it quite a good way is to fill the pot it came out of, compost, pop it in the bottom. You can also then see where the height's going to be as well again, and then just fill the whole pot up, push it down, fill it up to about the rim. I like to leave a bit of a, can you hear the rain? I like to leave a bit of space for watering. Tap it down a bit. Pull the pot out. Should leave a nice little hole. Take your pot, pop it in the hole. Tap back around. Job done. Put the label back. Beauty Bell. And I'll give those a water in a minute. Just do the Californian Wonder. And I got how many more have I got? Got 3 more after that, I think. A little bit of compost in the bottom. Pot on the top. Drop your soil in. Poke it down around the edges. Just take a bit off of there a minute. Take the pot out. Take the plant out the other pot. I'll take the bottom leaves off. These are just seed leaves that I'm taking off. I think you can plant peppers deeper. See another good root. Pop it in the hole. Bring them back down. Job's a good one. Right, that's the peppers done. California Wonder. It's either Beauty Bell or Beauty Bell. Not sure now. I've written Beatty, I think. And I miscounted. I actually have 3 of each. I only want 2 of each, so I'm going to give that a couple of away. Either to a friend or to the sale, which is next Sunday. And I've also taken a leaf from Nigel's idea, Muddy Boots. Using insulation tape. I've done it on a few of my other pots as well. If you have a look, we've colour coded these with labels. So California Wonder are blue labels, and the Beauty or Beauty Bell are yellow labels. So what I'm going to try and do is colour code them with tape. See how many different colour tapes I could get, and colour code the pots next year using the tape. I think it's quite a good idea. Anyway, thank you Nigel for the tip. Just thought I'd show you what we do when we're planting stuff out in the polytunnel. What we do dig a bit of a trench. Far too big for the plants, normally. And we literally flood it with water. And then we let it drain. And then we put our plants in. So we've got the pile of soil on the side, that go to the top, and then plants will go in. Well, this is what I intend to put in there. They're just bunching onions, big spring onions. They're in little modules. A little bunch of them. I'll probably do that in a minute. Just let it drain a little bit more. Okay, I've filled it back over. Hole. Got my plants. Want a little bigger now, really. Okay. I'm just going to see if I can. I've just put one of the tools along, just to form a line. So I'm just going to make all the little holes. Fairly close together. I suppose that's about 3 or 4 inches maybe. Take a bunch of the onions. Pop them in. Just fill it up. put some of these outside in the tub as well. I will show you that. It's bucketing down out there. What we tend to do, we put some in the tunnel, some outside, see which comes up best. Usually some comes up earlier than in the tunnel. So it's a bit like crop rotation. There we go. I might actually put another row alongside there. And over here where I was doing those onions, I decided to put nearly all of them in rather than waste them. The birds are liking the rain. I guess it's bringing the worms up. Oops, got dripped on then. Can you hear the rain? Look at those birds going for the worms. There's quite a few there now. Oh look, they're all coming in together. Ah, they're fighting now. These are my worms, not yours. Get off my patch. Just a quick update on the climbing beans. I think I showed you I was planting them the other day. Showed you planting them the other day. I think these ones here are the Cobra. I think that's the two there at the back. They're the runner beans. No names, but you can see they're all coming up really well. Not sure if I got 100%. Let's have a quick look. Yep, so far. Well, the only one that's not poking his head up yet is this one. Ah, there he is. So yeah, 100%. It's not bad from our own saved seed. Alright, I'm just going to pot up a couple of tomatoes. This one is called Saint Pierre. I don't know if you can see that. It was given to me by my plot neighbour. But I'm also growing some myself from my own seed. And what I'm doing, I'm putting them... Oh, actually you can see the name better on there. If I rotate that around. Saint Pierre. Peters. Oh god, I've got no holes in my bucket. That's alright. They've put them into buckets with no holes in. It's called ring culture. So when you plant them into the soil, you water around the outside and feed on the inside. I'll just move you up a bit a minute. It's a bit low there, I think. There you go. That's a bit better, isn't it? But what I do, stop it falling out the bottom, I have like a tray, and I pop them in that, and I give them a watering on the top, once I've potted them in. After that, I just water them at the bottom. That makes the roots go down for the water and fill this pot up. Okay, hang on, I've got some bog standard compost again. I'll put a bit more slow release in again, just to keep them going. Just mix that up a second. There we go. Just clear a bit of space. I'll do it similar to what I did the peppers. If you have a look at this, I've taken some of the bottom leaves off, and I'm going to plant right up to there, right up to the first set of leaves there. And all roots that grow down from this stem and fill this pot up. If you have a look closely at the bottom there, see all those little hairs? Well, they're roots, or potential roots anyway. So the same sort of thing as the pepper really. So if I get my other pot, put a bit of soil in it. You can sort of gauge where you want to be then, don't you? Actually, it might be easier to do it with the plant this time. A little bit more than that. I think that's going to be about right. Push that down a little bit. Put the pot in. Actually, I probably could do a few longer pots there. Let's do that. Let's put a few pots together. There you go. Once the roots get established, they won't fall out the bottom. The soil won't fall out the bottom, so you can take the tray away then. I only usually do that just before I'm planting it. Let it dry out a little bit. Right, take the plant out. Let's have a look what the roots are like. Oh, not too bad. Not root bound or anything. Take this pot out. Oh, left one behind. And another one. There you go. And drop him in the hole. Sink him down low. And fill in around the edge there. Can you see that alright? There you go, right up to the leaf. I think you can see it there, can't you? I'm just going to do one more. That's our little gem lettuce and my tripod. It's an old tripod from years ago. I've got some tomatoes in here. San Pierre, San Marzano from my own seed. They're still a bit small yet to pot on, but they're coming on okay. My onions need to go out. They were suffering a bit. I gave them a tomato feed. They seem to have perked up a little bit. Slug trowel. And there he is. Watch out for slugs, guys. They're coming out in force at the moment. I'll put a few slug pellets around. Not too many. It shouldn't do too much harm to the spuds, not yet anyway. There's none under there, I wouldn't think. Anyway, that one's been humanely dispatched. I'll tell you how he went. That was one less slug. Let's get him off the leaf a bit. Anyway, you might have already guessed, I've put my spuds out. I think I told you a little bit earlier actually. These are the Sarponeras. 20 buckets. Oh, it's 10 buckets, sorry. 5 in each row. This one here is a Jazzy. I've put him on his own, just so I know which one is it. I've got label in it, but you never know, might lose it. Just put a few pellets in there as well, I think. Knock it off the leaf. He's in between the mint over there and the horseradish over here when it comes up. I think there's some coming out there actually. That are weeds. And there's another bit over there, right by my brick. My peas that you watched me show, if you did watch it, they're really starting to move now. If they don't make their way to the net, I'll do like Muddy Boots did and just put a bit of string around and encourage them across. But it looks like they're making their own way to me. Broad beans, they're coming along great as well. I think they're starting to get flowers on some of them. If I can zoom into one. See if I can spot a flower. Might be one there. Can't really see it at the moment. I put it on the computer screen and might show up. Just took some of the covers off my strawberries. Just let them have a bit of rain. I planted out 2 rows of beetroot. They're from nodules. I'll show you what's left in a minute. This is what's left of the beetroot. We've got some in the tunnel as well. We've got some sweet peas that got to go out, which are over here. And I just got to do a frame for them. I started it, but I hadn't got around to finishing it. That's the ones we sowed. I've put some in further down by the shed. I've also put some of them bunching onions into this tub. I was going to put carrots in here, but he had so many of them bunching onions, I thought, well, I might as well stick them in here and see what they do. They look alright. So I can get a closer look. I think it looks better from a bit of an angle, doesn't it? This is the garlic. Also in a tub. With last year's potato soil out the buckets. Most of these buckets I got here with that, and a bit of sand added. What I've done here, I've put a bit of guttering upturned along there. The slug pellets underneath it. You can see the slug pellets there, look. And a couple of bricks on it, just to stop from blowing away or anything. The slugs actually seem to come from the grass areas and work their way out. Because I've got some cabbage in there, I don't think you can see this from here. But the ones down that side are okay, for the best part anyway. And the ones on this side got a few holes. I did put a few slug pellets under the net as well. The other day and caught a few. Got some lettuce over there. I'm not going to lift this up, not today. Anyway, that's it for another day. It's still the 10th of May. All these shots were shot on the same day, just today. And it's a rainy Tuesday. Don't know if you can still hear the rain. It's not as bad as it was earlier. So, watch out for the slugs, guys, because they're really in force. Everybody's been saying there's going to be loads, and so far I don't think they're wrong. There's loads of them. They're all little tiny ones at the moment. I think they're the worst, especially the ones that hide in the soil. So get your slug pellets out, or get your hat pin out on a bit of stick, or whichever way, or just pick them up and take them somewhere else. I don't know. Some people don't like killing things, but sometimes I think you have to. So it's bye from me, I think. Happy gardening, and let's hope the sun comes out again and we don't have rain for the next 6 weeks. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I really want comments. Whether I'm doing something right, whether I'm doing something wrong, you tell me. Cheerio.